This video is about the result of the 2024 state election in Saxony. I will explain the election result and the consequences. In the 2024 state election in Saxony, the CDU is narrowly leading over the AfD according to preliminary results. The CDU garnered 31.8% of the votes, while the AfD closely followed with 30.8%. This is one of the worst results for the CDU in Saxony since 1990. In the 2019 election, the CDU also had a weak showing with 32.1%. Despite the slim margin, the CDU believes it is still in a position to continue forming the government. The Sahra Wagenknecht Alliance, BSW, secured 12% of the votes in the 2024 Saxony state election, allowing the party to enter the Saxon state parliament for the first time. The top candidate, Sabine Zimmermann, expressed satisfaction with the result, emphasizing that the BSW is proud of its achievement. The party advocates for a clear stance on peace issues, particularly against arms deliveries to Ukraine. Zimmermann stressed that politics must change significantly with the BSW's presence. The SPD received 7.5% of the votes in the 2024 Saxony state election, ensuring its continued representation in the parliament. The top candidate, Petra Kopping, expressed relief at the Social Democrats' performance, noting that in January, polls had placed the SPD at around 3%. However, the 7.5% result remains one of the worst for the SPD in Saxony. Kopping emphasized that the SPD is ready to continue taking responsibility. The Left Party performed poorly in the 2024 Saxony state election, losing significant support. In the 2019 election, the Left Party secured 10.4%, but its share of the vote has now dropped sharply. The party has consistently lost voters in recent years, and the rise of new parties like the BSW has severely impacted the Left Party. The Greens narrowly surpassed the 5% threshold in the 2024 Saxony state election, securing their seats in the Saxon state parliament. The party has struggled with declining support in recent years. In the 2019 election, the Greens achieved 8.6%, but they have now lost a significant number of votes. Despite the close result, the Greens view this as a success, as they remain represented in parliament. The party intends to continue advocating for environmental and climate protection. The AfD once again performed strongly in the 2024 Saxony state election and hopes to overtake the CDU. The party has steadily gained support since 2014, achieving 27.5% of the votes in 2019. The top candidate, Jor Gerben, emphasized that the AfD is ready to negotiate with any party seeking political change in Saxony. The AfD rejects left-green politics and sees itself as representing those dissatisfied with the current political landscape. However, the Saxon Office for the Protection of the Constitution classifies the AfD state branch as right-wing extremist. Michael Kretschmer, the CDU's top candidate, believes his party is capable of continuing to govern Saxony following the 2024 state election. Kretschmer acknowledged that it will not be easy, but with many discussions and a commitment to serving the state, a stable government can be formed. He emphasized that the CDU is ready to continue taking responsibility. Kretschmer has been the minister-president of Saxony since 2017, previously governing in a coalition with the SPD and Greens. He will now decide on potential coalition partners. The 2024 Saxony state election saw significant voter shifts between parties. Many voters switched from the CDU to the AfD and BSW. According to preliminary results, the CDU lost 43,000 voters to the BSW and 44,000 to the AfD. However, the CDU also gained voters from other parties, including 39,000 from non-voters. These voter shifts indicate that the political landscape in Saxony is highly dynamic, with many people dissatisfied with the established parties. Following the 2024 Saxony state election, the formation of a new coalition is uncertain. Although the CDU received the most votes, forming a stable government will be challenging. A two-party coalition with the SPD would not suffice, making a three-party coalition necessary. A coalition between the CDU, SPD, and BSW is conceivable, but other configurations are also possible. The negotiations will reveal which parties are willing to compromise and work together to form the government. The coming weeks will be crucial for Saxony's political future.